Hi, my name is Bianca.
And my name is Ariana.
And we're Younger Lovers. Okay, so today we're going to talk to you about one of the greatest shows of all time.
The Office.
It's one of my favorite shows. I binge watched it in, I want to say, 3 months. So it's like 3 seasons a month. That's not healthy. Don't do that, you guys. But if you want to, you can. Free will. That's the thing. Anyway. So I loved The Office because it was so funny. But it's not like they don't say anything that's particularly funny. It's just the actions that they do. And it's about basically this guy who's he's like the manager of this paper company in Scranton in Pennsylvania, and he is just like, they're all kind of like nobodies, and they're dealing with the fact that they're stuck in an office all the time, and they all have their own individual problems, but it focuses mainly on the manager, who has this like thing. He's like desperate to be liked, but he's super desperate to be liked by all his employees. He wants to be like the best boss in the world. Yeah. So what do you like about it?
Comedy, of course. That's one of my favorite things. So every single character you see in the main characters, like all throughout the seasons, because there's obviously characters, they're all funny. Either in what they say or what they do, mostly what they do. But it's like every single character,
Every single character has a comedic.
every single character has that personality. Like whether it's like a clever personality, like a aggressive, like I don't know, like dark comedy, I guess. Like it's not like too dark, but you know what I mean. And then like every single okay, so for example, Michael, he's all sorts of funny. Dwight, he's more of a stupid funny. And then Jim is more of a clever funny. And yeah, that's my first thing. And my second thing is that Michael, he feels like his employees, he feels like they're his family, and like he always wants to be with them, and like even though like he can be annoying, I guess, at some times, he still like always wants to be liked, and he'll try everything. And my third thing is Jim and Pam. Like I'm not gonna say too much about them, but like in the first season, like you can like see that they're like pretty good friends. Like at first it's awkward, but then like they get more comfortable with each other, and then like they kind of like grow as like a pretty good friendship together. So those are my things. What are yours?
Okay, so basically my favorite character is Dwight. I told you guys earlier in one of the other episodes that we did, Rainn Wilson, how I was really happy to see him go and do like the movie The Meg. But yeah, I really love Rainn Wilson's character. He's so funny. Like he's not like witty like John is. Oh, John. I'm saying John like I know him. Like John. I'm getting into like a whole other thing, but John Krasinski, who plays Jim, he's the more witty character. But Dwight, he's really funny. All he wants to do is be
manager.
He wants to be manager. He does everything for the approval of Michael, the manager of the paper company, and that's all. Like he's literally like as back and call. And he has his own farm called Schrute Farms. His full name is Dwight Schrute, and it's so funny. GIF or GIF, whatever you guys want to call it. But it's like Bears. What is it? Bears beats Battlestar Galactica.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's so funny. If you guys watch the show and you see that, oh my gosh, it's something that Jim says to Dwight, and it's so funny because it classifies like Dwight so perfectly. Like he loves he's like into like bears and like classifying them, like grizzly bears and all this stuff. And then he's into like beets because that's what his farm is. He grows beets, which is super weird but super funny. And then he has like this obsession with Battlestar Galactica. It's really funny. But yeah, he's my favorite character. And he's like really real. Like he'll put you in your place. He's like, you don't know anything. You don't know diddly squat about life. You know, it's really funny. And then my second thing is, I already kind of grazed upon it in my first thing, but I love the relationship that Dwight and Jim have, because they hate each other, but there's like this secret bromance, like down in the pits of their like core that they have for each other. Like they respect each other, but they like prank each other all the time. Like throughout the show, you'll see like, I guarantee you, like 500 pranks they do on each other. And there's like when you see the first episode, you're gonna see it, and it incorporates Jello. You just have to see it. Like it's so funny. And my last thing I want to say about the show is you can be one of three things towards Michael. You can either hate him with every fiber in your body because he's really annoying a lot of the times, or you love him so much because he's so hilarious and everything that he does is so cringy. Or you're gonna be like me, where you love him and you sympathize with him, but at the same time you like want to punch him so hard. Like you're like, this mother, like you're like that. And yeah, that's basically what I want to say about the show. I love that show so much, you guys. Like I watched the whole thing in 3 months. That's insane.
I watched it twice.
Yeah, she watched it multiple times, and she watches like episodes.
Multiple, I watched it twice. Anyway, I think that's all we have for today.
Yeah.
And if you want to go check out The Office, which you really should, go to Netflix.
It's on Netflix. I think it's still on Netflix. Go watch my boy John Krasinski and Rainn Wilson. They're like. It's okay. It's okay. Stop looking at me weird. Just finish it.
Okay, anyway, so make sure to go check it out on Netflix.
Mhm.
And make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Bye.